Where we at with it? Kodash, you good to go on the sound? Huh? What about the mics? Zarak, you got your mic? You got your mic? Do a sound check for me, priest. You got that, Zarak? Okay. Water. Shalom, Israel. It's Priest and Officer 5000 Hidayala. Today is Wednesday, the law class. This is the ISUBK and the Commander General Yohana. All right, we've been rocking out this truth since 1969, man. Blazing on them street corners, man. Coming out of 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, man. All right. If you know you are Israelite in today's time, in 2020, Nick Cannon and your goddamn you remember when Bobby Brown went over there and got baptized or whatever he did in the water like a goddamn Christian, talking about he was an Israelite? Guess what? You found that out from us. All right? The ISUBK, Commander General Yohana, raising up some hardcore warriors, man, out here putting this truth in, getting this truth in, you understand? Waking up our brothers and sisters. All right? And that's the whole purpose of this class, man, to teach you the law. All right? That's what we've been doing since 69. What we got coming up, man? We got General Muhammad gonna be in Chicago, right? What is it? August 19th through the 23rd. Did you play the flyer, Kodash? I don't think we had a chance to play the flyer before class, but Salaki, y'all know what it is. If you're in the Chicago area in the Midwest, make sure you come out there, join your brothers. All right? Get it in. General Yohana gonna be out there in Chicago, man. Scripture breakdown. You understand? All the heavy hitters gonna be out there. All right? Make sure y'all come in, tap in with your brothers, and come get this truth. All right? Also, Commander General Yohana with the grill. That's every Monday. Make sure you check in for that. If you're in every Monday at 9 o'clock, Salaki. If you're in the Detroit area, we at 12355 Gratiot Ave. All right? Make sure you come through and get these free classes. All right? Ain't nothing more important than finding out where you come from if you Black, Hispanic, and Native American. All right? If you a black man living in America, understand that you are not American. All right? You are a black man. You come from the tribe of Judah, man, and the white man stripped your heritage. You was kidnapped. That's how you got here. You ain't come over here on a Babylon boat, man. All right? You ain't come over here on no cruise ship that took you 6 months to pay. You know, with 3 stops, you get off and eat you a little something, go dance with your girl. No, that's not how you got here, black man. All right? You got kidnapped and brought over here on cargo slave ships. And it's important. It's very important that you know your culture. All right? The problem in America is that we think we white. You know what I'm saying? What do brothers, man? Besides your skin color, everything you do is white. It's American. The way you think, you understand? The clothes that you force on your kids. You know what I'm saying? Everything about you is white, but that's not who you are. You understand? You're an Israelite. You're the Lord's chosen people. You was kidnapped and brought over here as a punishment from God, and it's very important that you find that out. You understand? Come into these classes, man. Get into these free classes, like I said. You understand? If you're in a D, make sure you come get these goddamn free classes. Better than Harvard, man. Better than goddamn Yale. We ain't charging you an arm and a leg. You understand? We ain't charging you nothing. It's free. Come get this work. All right? So that's what's going on in the D. If you're in the Cleveland area, make sure you call the number on the screen, man. 216-236-3411. North Ohio, all of that, Akron, Toledo, man. Tap in with me, man. All right? Come join your brothers. Get this truth. Get in the truth, man. All right. Any questions, make sure you type them in. DM me, whatever you got to do to get those questions answered. Questions in the room. What you guys are rock?
Khan on Khan, sir. I was wondering if I could get the breakdown on like Jezebel, like the UPK breakdown on Jezebel. Of course, we done all heard the breakdown in the Christian church on Jezebel. She was a whore, whatever things like that. But I never really understood this story right here.
What you
Jezebel.
mean?
I
What
never
about
read
her?
or went. What I mean is like I never went into this yet.
Okay. Pull a scripture and I can help you with it. Better yet. Here you go, brother. Whenever you want to know something about a book that you haven't read in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? A prophet, a priest of the Lord that you don't know about, you go straight there to the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, all right? It'll break it all down for you, man. Anything you want to know. But basically, she was just a wicked woman, all right, that was against the Lord. And she hunted down the priests of the Lord to try to stop them from bringing out this truth, all right? That's what she did. She was a wicked woman. Look it up, though. Look it up. Definitely gonna put you hip to it. All right. Raise your hand when you got it. Any more questions? Kodash, what you got? Check online. Check Cleveland. Check the Detroit page. All right.
I guess we could start in First Kings, the 18th chapter.
Go ahead. What does it say? Read the definition, brother.
Khan Wakan, we're in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 284. Jezebel, daughter of Ethbaal, king of Zidonians, and queen of Ahab, king of Israel.
Now you know who Ahab was, right? Okay. So how you won't know the breakdown of Jezebel? Keep reading.
Khan Wakan. To please her, Ahab built a temple and an altar to Baal and Samaria.
This is why it's so heavy, man, for brothers to be strong in their house. You understand? Have a strong mind and be the head of your house, man. Don't let that woman get in her feelings and just start, barking orders at you. And you so scared to lose that woman that you do whatever she say. You understand? Don't be that weak nigga. Come into UPK and learn how to be a man. But keep going.
Khan Wakan. 450 prophets of Baal ate at her table. She slew all the prophets of Yahweh on whom she could lay her hands.
Whoever she could find, that's what she did.
When she was told of the slaughter of the prophets of Baal by Elijah, she threatened his life. And
Understand this, man. You're going to find a lot of Jezebels in the Christian church. Because that's what they about. All right? They hear a black man on the corner telling his people to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments and only love his people. And they do everything they can to yell at you. You remember Cap LeBon, man, when we used to go to camp on 8 Mile. He had a video, man, pushing 15,000 views off of what? Go ahead.
It was a Christian lady.
And it was titled Loudmouth Christian or something like that. You feel me? And he was ripping her to shreds. She had the spirit of Jezebel on her. All right? Every time she caught that bus, man, she would purposely catch the bus and get off when she knew we was at camp time. She stopped right there, had a Bible in her hand that she ain't opened up in years. But her whole job was to try to stop that truth from coming out. She would yell and do whatever she had to do, but you know, Cap wasn't going for it. He cut her to shreds. But that's that spirit, all right? That's what you're reading about. Keep going.
Count on one kind. And he was obliged to flee. In 2 Kings 9:7, we are told that the slaying of Ahab's family was a punishment for the persecution of the prophets of Yahweh by Jezebel.
All right,
Later,
just go ahead. You can read. You can finish that on your own time. All right, but that's where you go for the breakdown. Before you even go into the book, and you to wild priest. Before you even go into the book and read the books in the Bible, go right there to the Zondervan Bible Dictionary to break down. You know what it's about. All of that is real heavy. All right. Tonight, man, like I said, it's Wednesday the law class. I got the mighty priest and Officer 1000 Holy Word with me, and the mighty priest Zarok, Officer 1000 Zarok with me. All right, we getting into these scriptures, man. All right, if we ain't got no questions, we gonna get into the topic, cause it's 2020, man. It's a heavy year, you know, right now, and you know we've been on the street corners forever telling black people how to build their economy and what to do to get out of this hell that we living in. And we've been doing it like to deaf ears. But now the Lord is bringing these plagues on the earth and all these different, you know, there's riots all over the earth. You know what I'm saying? Black people are starting to ask, how come we don't have this? How come we don't have that? You know, big head niggas like Killer Mike and T.I., you know what I'm saying? They going on different talk shows to try to give what they think is the answer to the black community when it could all be found in the Bible. You understand? You obeying the Lord or not obeying the Lord is a direct connection as to why your economy is failing. You understand? But a lot of people don't know that, especially our people, because they don't read the Bible. You understand? They don't understand what's going on in these scriptures. But the Bible tells you how to build your economy and how your economy will fall. You understand? If you look at the other nations around you, you can see an example of them taking our culture and our lifestyle and using it for their advantage. You can see what they do when they come together and how they build their communities. You understand? The Chinaman doesn't vote. You don't see no uproar about Chinese people getting a president or a governor or what have you, because they don't care. But what they do is they come over here from China and build their economy. The same as Arabs, man. We live in Detroit, man, and it's a big Arab population here. But I don't never hear them talking about running for president and doing this and that. But what they do is they come over here from their country and they build their economy. They do what they got to do. Look at the so-called Jew and what he did over in Germany. Hitler killed them because they was running things over there. You understand? Hitler said that they was taking advantage of everybody, and the Jews, so-called Jews, owned things and was shutting them out. They used our culture and our history and our laws to what the Most High gave us to their benefit. But it's one thing to use that and the Lord, and using it when the Lord is with you. Because you see that the Most High wasn't with those so-called Jews. Even though they had a great economy, he allowed the Germans to come and destroy them and tear that little garbage up and send them off in the concentration camps. You understand? The difference between us and these heathens is that we have the ultimate power with us. All right? So it's real heavy, man, to come into these classes and learn how to build your economy and learn that your economy failing is right here in these scriptures. And the way to get out of it is right here in these scriptures, man. All right? It's crazy, man, when you think about it. Like I said, it's a law class. So following the laws is not only smart, all right, but also doing it, the Lord will be with you. Like we the chosen people of God. He ain't gonna be with everybody, but he'll be with us. So along with everything that we doing, like okay, for example, I'll break it down. Scientifically, you can prove that eating pork is stupid. You understand? As soon as you get sick from diabetes, high blood pressure, they ask you when you go to the doctor, how's your diet? You understand? So not only does following the Bible make the Lord be with you, but it's just also smart. All right? Not doing these things is why our economy fails. So understand that the black man, what does he want to do as soon as he get a dollar? Right now, what does he do, Zara? Where does he take that dollar?
He goes and he spend it on other nations.
Yeah, he goes spend it with another nation. All right. What about the banking systems? Who owns the banks?
The oppressor.
The oppressor owns the bank. When we want something, we got to go to the oppressor to get it. You know what I'm saying? He lend to his people, but he don't lend to us. All right? We got laws in the Bible like the 7-year law that'll tell you if you lend to a brother, you understand that he ain't got that money in 7 years, you erase that debt. The laws in the Bible help you protect your nation. It help you build your nation. But instead of following our cheat code and our power, we choose to join to the other nations, and all they do is feed off of us. Give me Ezra, the 9th chapter. Ezra like 9 and 7.
In the book of Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 7. Since the days of our fathers.
Priest, let me get with you. All right, come on with it.
Ezra 9 and 7. Since the days of our fathers have we been in a great trespass unto this day.
The days of our father have we been in a great trespass even until this day. And that's what we doing right now, man. It's something so heavy, man, with all the things going on the earth. Nick Cannon arguing with a so-called Jew about being the Jews being black. What's the other brother for the Eagles?
Deshaun Jackson.
The same thing. So the Bible tells you, all right, even these so-called Jews, they ain't never left the Torah, so they should be keeping these. They should know these things. Everybody is in sin on the earth right now. So there should be a people that's living the curses, right? You look around and say, who are those people? Like these so-called Jews know these things, yet they don't acknowledge it. That's why they don't want to go into Deuteronomy. So that's why the scriptures is telling you, man, since the days of our fathers, even till now, all right, we've been in a great transgression. There is a what they say, cause and effect. There's something that must happen for being in these transgressions, all right? And we living in it right now. We seeing the outcome of breaking the laws of God with our economy failing and us being sick. We the sickest people on the earth because of our poor living conditions. You understand? And that's what Ezra is saying. Since the days of our father to now, we've been in sin. The Jews have always been in sin. We've always been that cursed people living on the bottom. Keep going.
And for our iniquities, we have our kings and our priests been delivered into the hand of the kings of the land.
For our iniquities, our what?
And for our iniquities have we, our kings and our priests, been delivered into the hand of the kings.
All of us been delivered into the hands of the kings of the land, right? So our kings, our priests, we all been delivered into the kings of the land. How come the so-called Jew ain't living like that? All right? Every country he's in, he's on top, right? He ain't delivered into the hands of the kings of the land. But we are as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Go ahead, brother.
Kind, if I could, sir. Mm-hmm. Those Jewish families, they inherit $30 billion a year.
Exactly.
Off the Holocaust.
Off the Holocaust. America gives them money, sends money to Israel, supplies them with all kind of fighter jets and guns, ammunition, and tanks. You understand? They not living in no type of poverty and going through no type of curses. All right? Go ahead, brother.
I was just going to say, sir, like 30 billion
30
is
billion.
a hell of a lot of money.
30 billion, all right? One of the curses in the Bible, which we're going to touch on, is for the economy to fall. Because we wouldn't be keeping the brotherhood. And we wouldn't be spending, with our people. All right? Those people not going through that. All right? We going through that. And that's what Ezra is breaking out. Keep going.
To the sword, to captivity.
Our people, our kings and our priests has been delivered into the hands of the kings of the land, and they've been delivered to the sword. That's what's happening right now, man. We've been killed out here. You know, it don't matter who you are, how much money you got. Michael Jordan daddy got snuffed out on the freeway. He got bribed like a regular old nigga. You understand? Our celebrities, our kings, our priests, man, it don't matter who you are, man. They delivered to the sword. Go ahead.
To captivity.
And delivered to captivity, man. Bill Cosby got over 100 million, man. Where he at right now? He in jail, man. That's what happened to the Israelites. We delivered to these things. We going through these curses right now because we didn't obey, because we wouldn't keep the brotherhood and spend with our people. Love our brother. Don't commit adultery. These are things that now is not only smart, but it will get you the protection of the Most High God. Why wouldn't you do these things? For lust of a goddamn heathen woman? That's why you don't want to obey the Lord? Because of your ride? Like this is what the scriptures say. Simple as hell. How long we simple ones love simplicity, man? And that's what got us in this trouble right now. Loving the simple things. Your flesh is simple. You understand? Think about what your body craves for. It's not important, man. These are simple things, man. And this is why you don't want to be on top. Because you like a pork sandwich. Good night. You understand? I keep going with the scripture.
And to a spoil, and to confusion of face.
Delivered to captivity, into a spoil, into confusion of face. Come on.
As it is this day.
As it is this day, man, right now. All these things are happening to our people this day. The same thing that Ezra was talking about is happening right now in 2020. Why is it, man? It's because we not following the laws. That's why we had this law class to teach us, man, what's most important on the planet. All right? It ain't them rims on your car, man. A lot of you niggas go to work every day for some goddamn rims. That's not important. That's vain. You understand? That don't mean nothing. All right? That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Come on, where you at?
Verse 8.
As it is to this day. That's real heavy though, man. We delivered to the sword, to captivity. You understand? And to a spoil. What does it mean, to a spoil? Go ahead, brother.
Getting killed, slaughtered.
To a spoil, man, to destruction. You understand?
Spoil?
Yeah, to a spoil.
That just means just being destroyed.
Man, we deliver. We living these things right now to this day. Come on.
Kind of one kind. And now for a little space, grace have been showed from the Lord our God.
That's heavy right there. Read that again, brother.
And now for a little space, grace have been shewed from the Lord our God.
Now, just for a little space, grace has been showed from the Most High. Where you at, verse 8? Keep going.
To leave us a remnant to escape.
Now, for a little space, grace has been showed from the Most High. To do what?
To leave us a remnant to escape.
Keep going.
And to give us a nail in his holy place. That our God may lighten our eyes and give us a little reviving in our bondage.
That's heavy, man. If you go through this chapter, man, Ezra and Nehemiah, man, they rode together. All right. And during this time, they was building the temple. All right. They got graces from the king of Persia. You know, he threw them a little stimulus bill. All right. He threw them some money, a grant. He gave, you feel me? He gave them a grant. He gave them a tax break. And what they do with that tax break? That's so heavy, man. This is what separates us from the men of the Lord and the men of old. What they do with that tax break? Who knows? Go ahead, Zarok.
They erected the temple.
That's what they did. They took that money and they took it back to their people. They took it back to their city. They took it back to build their things, man. All right? Read that again. Hey.
Count them one kind. And now for a little space, grace have been showed, and now for a little space, grace have been showed from the Lord our God.
Because of our iniquity, we've been delivered into captivity, to the sword, man, to the spoil. That's how we living right now. Because we sinned against God, he delivered us to get killed by the police. Freddie Gray, George Floyd. We getting hung, still getting hung on a tree. A nigga get hung on the tree, they say he committed suicide. You understand? Because of our iniquity, because we sinned against God, because we refused to obey the law, he put us in punishment, all right? But in this little time, in this little punishment, in this captivity, through all this hell we living in, the Lord gave us a little space for grace. That's what you're seeing right now. What you seeing right now? The Lord shut down the economy. All right? He shut down the economy. It ain't even no goddamn sports on right now. He shut everything down. And he gave you a little bit of time to think. He told you ain't got to go to work no more. You can sit at the crib. He set up a stimulus bill to give you money. You understand? So you could sit home. So in this little bit of time, in this hell that we living in, the Lord gave us a little bit of space, man, so we could think. He gave us a little bit of money, man. He told us we could sit at the crib. You understand? You could apply for a grant right now and get $10,000 and $20,000. Apply for a loan and get $50,000. But instead of us being like Nehemiah and Ezra and taking that money and building up our community and building up our people, what we do with it? You see niggas that ain't never had 2 quarters to rub together, go get an Escalade. You see niggas, you know what I'm saying, that ain't had a job in years, buying up all the flat screens and Jordans that they could find. You understand? What happened to people loving their own people and building up their own community, building up their economy? All right? The problems that face the black community can be directly addressed and corrected if you just read the goddamn Bible. But we don't read the Bible. You understand? What do? We follow the white man. We say if the white man don't say it's okay, then we not doing it. You understand? The brothers on the street corners ain't good enough for you. And all the goddamn knowledge that they kicking, because good night. I'm listening to you niggas, and I'll come into the truth 3 times just off the what y'all be kicking out there on the corners, man. All right? So the Lord, in this time of Ezra, he's saying that he gave us a little bit of time of grace. Read that.
Count 'em one kind. And now for a little space, grace have been showed from the Lord our God, to leave us a remnant to escape.
Leave us a remnant to escape. Come on.
And to give us a nail in his holy place.
And to give us a nail in his holy place, man. The Lord gave us a little bit of time right now. So we ain't got to go to work. So our minds could escape the slavery and the poverty that we've been living in for over 400 years. You know these grants that's coming out right now have always been there. We just didn't have access to them because niggas didn't know how to fill out the paperwork for a grant. Niggas didn't even know the goddamn grants was there. The Lord shut down the whole economy and promoted grants so you can get them. You understand? He gave us a little bit of time, a little bit of grace in this hell that we living in so we can come up. You understand? So we could try to build a black economy. But niggas don't want to do that, man. Niggas want to go to the strip club. Brother didn't go to work, man. And they found that nigga in Atlanta in a drive-through strip club. Y'all saw that on the grill? Come on, man. Like, this is what niggas do with their off time. They not thinking about their people. They not thinking about that they were actually kidnapped. And they forefathers and their mothers was raped, and you understand? And all the cruelty that faced Israelites. Look at what happened to the tribe of Gad, man. I've been studying the tribe of Seminole lately. And them brothers were some hardcore brothers. But look at everything that they had to go through. How could you ever forget that? We've forgotten these things, man. All right? But look at Ezra. Read Ezra and see what Ezra and Nehemiah did. And they'll give you a clue as to what you should do and how to get out of this hell. How you fix your economy, man. All right? They gave Ezra some space to do something, and Ezra did something with that time and the grace that the Lord gave to him and the money that the Lord gave to him. He didn't go buy no rims, man. That's what our brothers doing. Where are all our soldiers at? That's what our soldiers think about now. They get some money, man. They ain't had no money in a long time. Not, of course, not my brothers in the truth. My niggas in the truth, man. I hear what they do with the money, man. My niggas in the truth. First thing I hear is my niggas say, man, I'm about to give 500 to the school. That's what men of the Lord do. But the niggas in the world, what is they doing? In this little bit of time that the Lord give us to take us out of slavery, these niggas is really thinking about strip clubs and rims and cars and goofy shit. Salaki. You understand? That's why we pulling these scriptures to show you what the men of old did. Salaki, Sarak. Go ahead. I'll be long-winded on this topic. Go ahead.
Kind of what Khan say, man. It's just real heavy what you're saying because, I see a lot of, brothers, like you said, that didn't have no money like that, in the world, and they use that money that they're getting now, buying all the weed they can smoke. They buying all the drugs, literally, that they can smoke, and all the bottles that they can literally drink. And it's a party it's like a good time to them.
It's comical, man. It's like niggas forgot that they were slaves. Niggas forgot that they were in captivity, man. What you got, Kodash?
It's like it remind me of that scripture where it say they're gonna be eating and drinking. Like I know that scripture ain't talking about literally eating and drinking, but this eating and drinking that people doing right now is distracting them away from the truth. They got so much money that they not paying attention. They drinking every night, getting drunk, eating, and they giving in the marriage. Some of these people that's getting this money, these stimulus checks, they're going out and sleeping with somebody else's wife with that money. Of course they're going to do that, especially in Detroit. You come across some money, you're going to go sleep with somebody else's wife because you got so-called bands in your hand. So they eating, drinking, and marrying right now. They not focused. So I think this money that's coming to black people is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing for the people that know what to do with it, that's in the truth. But it's a curse for the average person that don't know nothing.
Right. And that's heavy. And that's why it's that's why it's so important to get these scriptures, man. Get the understanding of these scriptures. And don't let your oppressors scare you away from reading your culture, reading your Bible. All right? We out on the streets, man. Y'all see, we just had a young woman come in here. A brother outside said he was a deacon. We asked him about the Bible, which should be the most important topic on the earth. And they not interested. You understand? But because we not interested in these scriptures here, these proverbs, we don't know how to get out of the hell that we living in. All right? So we're going to show you a couple of examples right now of what the Lord did. The celebrities in the Bible and how they reacted to their captivity. And how our celebrities and the men in power, the Israelites in power, should be doing what they should be doing. All right? Come on, keep going.
Kind of one kind. That our God may enlighten our eyes and give us.
Start from the top, brother.
And now, for a little space, grace have been shewed from the Lord our God, to leave us a remnant to escape, and to give us a nail in His holy place, that our God may enlighten our eyes and give us a little reviving in our bondage.
Right, that's what you're going through right now, man. The Lord gave us times and showed you who your enemy was. All right, showed you the oppression and captivity reminded you of the captivity you was living under. All right, and then He gave you a couple dollars on the side and stopped you from being a slave for a minute, so He can lighten up your eyes and waken you up. All right, and help you build your goddamn economy. If you had enough sense to listen to the men of the Lord to do so. Keep going.
God, not one kind. For we were bondmen, yet our God have not forsaken us in our bondage.
For we were bondmen, but the Most High did not forsaken us in our bondage. That's what we living through right now. We're slaves, man. We bondmen in this captivity right now. But the Lord didn't forget about you, man. He gave you a time of grace right now for you to chill and rest your mind and see what's going on. He giving you stimulus bills, and you understand? I heard it was another stimulus check supposed to drop tomorrow. You feel me? So he giving you stimulus bills and unemployment and grants and loans. All right, we were bondmen, but what? Read it again.
For we were bondmen, yet our God have not forsaken us in our
He
bondage.
didn't forget about us in our bondage, man. He gave you a way to come back. He gave you a way to build your economy. All right, all you gotta do is listen to these scriptures, and you will still be on top. Right now in your captivity, look at how successful black people have become in a short amount of time with no help. Think about that. Everything is against you, man. The government is against you. The banking systems is against you. Police are against you. You understand? Yet we still drive. We rise to the top and become the best. Really, all they give us is entertainers. You understand? Which really they gave us in slavery. So I'm gonna have to touch on the fact when they segregated us. Segregation caused our rise to the top. If you really want to keep it real, because soon as they said that we didn't have to be segregated no more, the black dollar disappeared. But while we were segregated, the white man forced us to show our superiority on the economic basis, I would say. Because right out of slavery, we built Black Wall Street in different cities. Look at Harlem. You understand? We did all of that right out of slavery. But it was forced because of the segregation laws, all right? But look at what we could do. You understand? Look at what we could do if we actually knew and actually stuck together. You understand? Salaki, man, keep going.
Khan. But have extended mercy unto us in the sight of the kings of Persia.
All right, Salaki, read that again.
For we were bondmen, yet our God have not forsaken us in our bondage, but have extended mercy unto us in the sight of the kings of Persia.
But have extended mercy unto us in the sight of the kings of Persia. Come on, Persia, come on.
To give us a reviving, to set up the house of our God.
How'd they extend the mercy in the sight of the kings of Persia? What's that talking about? Who knows? Go ahead, Zerat.
Gave us a break of our bondage, pretty
How
much.
so?
Like, instead of going through, tremendous slavery, always working, for our oppressors.
In this particular instance is what I'm talking about. What did the kings of Persia do?
They gave us a stimulus bill.
Yeah, that's what they did. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what happened to Ezra, for Ezra and Nehemiah. Because if you know, Ezra and Nehemiah is talking about the same story. You understand? So what did the kings of Persia do at that time? Was they granted them mercy. They gave them a tax break. They gave them money to buy the wood and whatever they needed to build their city. Right now, it's the stimulus bill. You understand? The Lord made that happen. Don't think that the white man just wanted to give you money. He shut down this economy and forced his hand. You understand? Niggas been begging for reparations for years. Y'all niggas ain't the reason y'all got some money. You understand? It's from the Lord. And that's what Ezra is saying. Through this time of our captivity, the Lord started shining on us. He gave black people a break. He gave black people a break back then too. But what did Ezra and Nehemiah do to it? I don't want to be too long with it. Let me know if I get off topic, man. You know how I get. But I'm showing you a point. You understand? When they got their tax break and they mercy from the Lord, they built up their economy. They built up their people. They used the money to build their society, their people. You understand? They didn't take the tax break and say, man, I'm about to go get this right back to Persia, man. I'm about to buy all the finest Persia silk. You know, because that's what black niggas do. Niggas go to Somerset and they ball out in the goddamn expensive side. Nigga, go to JC's Penney's. You understand? go to goddamn go get a polo shirt or something. You know, I hate to wear the white man's, if I could. No, I'm too wild. I got something. I hate to wear the white man's name on my body anywhere. But you understand? Buy something affordable. Nigga, go to Walmart. What the hell is you owe? You over in Givenchy and Versace and Gucci folk. You understand? Soon as you get some money, the Lord give you a break, you go give it right back to your goddamn oppressor. You don't even know how to build the black economy. You don't even know what to do because you don't listen to the wise men, to the men of the Lord. You understand? So that's why we showing you how Ezra and what Nehemiah did, man. All right? Keep going.
To give us a reviving, to set up the house of our God, and to repair the desolations thereof, and to give us a wall in Judah.
The desolations thereof. Right now, the black economy is destroyed. There is no black businesses, and it used to be mom and pop soul food place and corner stores, gas stations. There ain't none of that no more. Repair that desolation, man. Repair that destruction. Repair it with the money that you get now. Shop with black businesses. You understand? Support your brother. Don't be so quick to go put a white man's name on your butt that don't even like you. You understand? You got to do what the men of old did. You got to be a strong man. Stand for something. Stand for your people. Ride for your people. You not white, nigga. Damn. We got to tell our brothers this, man. Because it's like they don't even understand. See what the scriptures say. All right? He took that money from the kings of Persia and he went and built his city. You understand? That's what we should be doing right now. Finish this up, man. We're going to go to something else.
And give us a wall in Judah and Jerusalem.
Give us a wall in Judah and Jerusalem, man. All right? Take that money that you getting and go build up your city, man. Nigga, you like swimming pools? Go buy you a nice house and build onto it in the hood. Put a swimming pool in the backyard in the goddamn hood around your people. You understand? That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you build a black economy, man. You understand? Not by following goddamn T.I. You heard T.I. trying to he got a list. What you call it? A petition or whatever you call it. He trying to get all the names he could get for 10% of some goddamn big insurance company that existed since the time of slavery. Niggas, stop begging. You understand? These big head niggas, man. These big mouth niggas. Go sing a song or something. That's what T.I. do. He sings songs. Nigga, go sing a goddamn song. That's what you know how to do. Come to the men of the Lord to show you how to build your economy and what to do and how to be strong, though. You listen to no nigga named T.I. Now, so far as reparations, goddamn it, you owe us, so pay us. But I ain't begging you for nothing. We could build our economy up right now just with us. Just by loving each other. All right? Just by loving each other, we could build our own economy up. Just by following the laws, we could build our own economy, man. And the Lord will be with us while we doing it. Nobody could come against you and knock you down. You understand? That's what we're reading about today, man. Let me show a celebrity in the Bible. All right? What did Moses do? Let's pull Nehemiah. Give me the scripture where Nehemiah say he gonna slap one of them Africans. Nehemiah the 13th chapter. You know what I'm talking about, Zarok? It's Nehemiah the 13th chapter. He gonna say he gonna lay hands on somebody. All right, Nehemiah. If you want to look in the Bible, man, understand it how you need to. Because I'm talking about T.I., his big head ass, and Killer Mike and all them. Our celebrities are supposed to be riding for us, man. Look at Kanye West up there kissing Trump's ass, crying and what have you on TV. Our celebrities supposed to be strong, man. You understand? Ride for your people. I don't expect too much of them because they not in One West. You understand? But look at what our men of old did. Nehemiah was a what was he, the cupbearer? All right. Nehemiah was on top, man. He was living good. He was the cupbearer. But he never forgot about his people, man. He never forgot why he was in captivity. For some reason, we've been rocked to sleep in America. We just think slavery was just supposed to happen or something. Nigga, you here for a reason. The white man done took your whole knowledge and your whole culture away from you. You're scared to even look at the Bible. Black people think the Bible ain't cool because of the Christian church, man. They think you're gay if you read it or something. You understand? All that goddamn gospel music that toned us down. But gospel music ain't the Bible. You understand? Christianity is not the Bible. It tones the Bible down and it only talks to women. Christianity and gospel music. That's why men run from it. But this is a real nigga book right here. And if you read this book, you're going to be a real nigga. Take this book away from us and we a bunch of softies, man. A bunch of goddamn softies. Look, you looking for that scripture again still? Look around like the 20th verse, something like that. You gonna say you gonna lay hands on the heathen. What is it?
Like 13 to 21.
All right, start at 20. Yeah.
From the book of Nehemiah.
Like I said, man, just to give you pull it in the Bible dictionary. We're gonna give you a brief background on Nehemiah, man. But him and Ezra rolled together. Nehemiah started all that gangster stuff when he went to the king of Persia and told him how he was feeling. The king of Persia asked him what's wrong with him. You understand? He like, man, I'm feeling for my people right now, and I want to go build up my people. And that's how our celebrities should be. Our men of power. You understand? Our men of renown. That's how they should be. Bill Cosby, kissing ass. You know, he kissing the white man ass. He going against everything that black culture stood for. Trying his best to do his best white man's interpretation. Got him locked up. But you supposed to be rad for your people, man. You supposed to be thinking about the poverty that your people in. While you getting all this money. Nehemiah getting money, man. He ain't have to think about you. He drinking the finest wine with the king. Serving the king's cups. You understand? He ain't have to think about you. But he did. You understand? He understood what got his people in captivity. And this is how we must think. We must come back to our culture and our laws. You want to build a black community, you can't do it without the Bible. You can't do it without the Most High. You can't do it without understanding how you got here. All right, read that, brother.
Count on Khan. When the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 394. Nehemiah. Yahweh has comfort. One of the leaders of the return under Zerubbabel, Ezra, 2 and 2, the son of Azbuk, who helped repair the wall of Jerusalem, the son of Hakaliah, and governor of the Persian province of Judah, after 444 BC. The governor of the Persian province of Judah, after
Persia made him governor, right? What the hell your governor doing for you? Nehemiah got his rank up. He bossed up and asked the king to give him money for his people. The king ended up making him governor. And he still rode for his people. He never took a paycheck and said, man, damn Jerusalem, damn the walls. He never said that. He built his economy up. He built his people up. All right? Even though he was already segregated, he was with the Persians. And that's what happened to us, man. We became segregated and we forgot about our people. Martin Luther King made you forget that you was black. Jesse Jackson, you understand? Made you forget you was black. Nehemiah never forgot. He wasn't never gonna let you forget. How you got there? Nehemiah and Ezra. Keep going.
Nehemiah, the son of Hakaliah, little is known aside from what is in the book that bears his name. Nehemiah was a cupbearer to King Artaxerxes. Nehemiah was a man of ability, courage, and action.
Man of ability, courage, and action. All right. And that's what we're reading about, man. It's time for our black men of power, our black celebrities, our black millionaires to stand for their people, man. All right? Go to the scripture. Was that it on that definition? Did you have some more? You want to read it? Go ahead, brother. I saw you getting down. Go ahead. Kodash, pull the scripture. Where we at? Nehemiah 13 and 20.
Arriving at Jerusalem, he first privately surveyed the scene of rubble and encouraged the rulers at Jerusalem with his report of answered prayer and the granting of the king's new decree.
So he living somewhere else and he saw his city, and he saw the rubble, and he wanted to build it up. Right? And that's how our people should be. You should think about your people, man. You want to build a black economy, man. Your people should come first. Think about the destruction that happened to your people. You understand? How the hell could you forget that the white man is your enemy? You understand? The slaves knew that the white man was the devil. All right? UPK one of the first people to call the white man the devil. The slaves knew that the white man was the devil. And that's what time it is now in 2020, man. Don't take this goddamn money that you getting and, buy every video game that you wanted. Nigga, it ain't time for that. Now is not the time to be beefing and arguing at the crib and battling over petty disputes. Your people come first. Go ahead.
Then he organized the community to carry out the effort of rebuilding the broken down wall.
Then he organized his community, man. He got with his people. All right? He said, we going to build our city up. This is what it's all about, man. Coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Understanding how you got here and then doing that work to get it, to build it back up. What does scripture say? The kingdom of heaven is within you. That's heavy. Who can break that down? Who got something? Go ahead, Gerard.
Because there's certain laws that would create the kingdom of heaven that you gotta have inside of you. It's like there's laws of separation for talented black people to know that you gotta be segregated. They can separate their talent from the earth instead of working for white people and be rich themselves.
Yeah, that's
but if
heavy.
they don't know that, they won't have the kingdom. They'll be giving the kingdom to somebody else.
That's heavy, man. Don't let me forget these scriptures. Gerard, give me Deuteronomy 30 and 19, I believe it is. You could drop that definition, man. All right, I broke it down pretty much. All right, who Nehemiah was. Build that kingdom of heaven, though. You understand? It's in you, man. You got to choose, though. Do you want the kingdom of heaven? Do you want to live? White man is living in his heaven. You understand? Go ahead, brother. What you got?
I got Deuteronomy 30 and chapter 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
Okay, so this is Moses breaking it down, man. He said he set before us life and death. He gave us the laws, man. You know, follow these laws, and then he gave us the curses. What will happen? What we gonna touch on in Deuteronomy? And why the black economy is down. Come on.
Blessing and cursing.
Blessing and curses, man. The blessing said that if we obey the Lord, we will be on top. And the curses said if we didn't, nigga, it won't be no black economy. You, what it say? The scripture. You shall lend to him, or he shall lend to you. You got that, brother? We gonna get that after this. Keep going.
Therefore choose life.
Therefore do what?
Choose life.
Choose life, because you ain't living if you ain't obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Choose life. Choose to live, man. White people living, man. Niggas snowboarding. God damn it. White water rafting on your ass. Niggas over here chasing a roach. We gotta make up games because we poor. It's time to build that up, man. Build your heaven. You understand? Build your kingdom on the earth, man. It's within you. Get your people, man. Your men of renown, your people, your celebrities, and tell them to give a damn. You understand? Only people that give a damn right now is the men of the Lord, the ISUPK, and the Commander General Yohana. Nobody else gives a damn. They don't care about black people and how black people live. Niggas is selfish. Niggas want to stun on you. Ain't that what they do? That's all niggas want, man. They want to get a bag and they want to show you that they got a bag and you don't. And then in Detroit, you get killed. Because we ain't going for that. We ain't going for none of that. Niggas over here don't like poverty. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that to your brother. Help your brother out, man. Your first ideal is, I'm about to shit on this nigga. You understand, Zarat? That's a nigga first thought. That's the first thought come in his mind. You understand? What about helping your brother? What about the community? Read what you got, brother.
That both thou and thy seed may live.
That both thou and thy seed may live, nigga. Because you not obeying the laws not only affects you, but it affects your son. Because you don't love your brother and you don't shop with your brother. Therefore, there are no black businesses. Therefore, your son can have no economy to go to. He got to go work for the white man. You understand? You hating your brother and going against the laws, man, it affects your kids. Go ahead, brother.
Kind of one kind. Salakia, sir, if I could.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, like, off the, the kingdom of heaven being within us, like the laws and the statutes and the commandments that we learn. All we really have to do is just apply that, to our life and to our business and the things of that nature. And the kingdom of heaven that get built through us being diligent through the law.
That's heavy, man. That's heavy, and that's what the class is about. You understand? It'll get built just from us following the laws, man. The Lord told you how to do it. It's crazy, step by step. It's crazy. And we chose not to have the kingdom of heaven because we wanted to be like Jack Tripper and live with 2 white women. How stupid can you be? You understand? How stupid can you be? We chose, what they say in class the other day, to till the ground. You understand? Like Adam. Instead of just following what the Most High said. It's so heavy. But we just gonna pull these couple of examples, man, and show you what real niggas did with money and power. They didn't get like Bill Cosby and turn on their people and go against everything that black people did that was wrong in their ignorance. You understand? They didn't do that. What's the other dude's name? Ben Carson? Good night. That nigga Ben Carson would have been a hero if he stayed black. You understand? If he would have just stayed black. What OJ do? OJ can't stand black women. He left his black woman, got with a white woman. The white people disowned his ass. You understand? He got out of jail, went right back to a white woman. Use your money to build your people up, man. Come on, man. Choose life. Choose these laws. Choose the blueprint that the Lord gave you. God damn, he gave you a cheat code, nigga, on how to stay on top. Our people refuse to listen. You got something else around? Go ahead.
Kind of one kind, sir. And Salaki, it's interesting that you said Ben Carson, because I actually, looked upon the history of this brother.
Mm-hmm.
His brother is from Detroit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He's from Detroit, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the smartest brother. You know what I mean? He actually started reading books to get smart. You know what I'm saying? He started using those smarts and started loving white people as he was gaining these
Right.
smarts.
Right.
You know what I mean? He started loving white people
That's
more
what they
and
all
more.
do, man. They want acceptance. You understand? They want to be accepted. They think it's something to sit up in that white restaurant. That's all that's all niggas wanted, man. Niggas fought for segregation to go have a crap on a white toilet. What the hell is wrong with you, man? That's all you got out of segregation laws. You got the shit next to a white man, Salaki. That's all you got. He gained everything from you joining to him. You ain't getting nothing. Kodash, what you got, brother?
Yeah, that's heavy what the brother said. He said as soon as he started reading them books, he got smart and started loving white people.
That's what Kanye said.
And that's the thing. It's like, and I noticed that in the hood. I even noticed that probably, well, no, I never loved white people like that. But this the thing.
Spill the beans. Let me
a
hear,
lot
brother.
of people in the hood.
You used to love white people, huh?
Nah, I probably liked them and got to hanging out
Go
with
ahead,
them,
bro.
but
I'm
I
just
still
messing with you.
realized they was racist.
Finish your point. Go
But
ahead.
this the thing. Black people that start being dumb, when they dumb, they love black people. When they sit up and punch each other and fight and rob each other, but they still love each other. But once a black nigga start reading books and he think he coming across some knowledge, then he wants to hang around white people.
I don't think so, brother. I think
people.
Black people hate each other. They're taught to hate each other.
Right.
So they put up with each other. You understand why they poor?
Yeah.
But they've always hated each other.
Yeah, they always hate.
You hated your neighbor your whole life, and you couldn't wait to get $1 to move away from that nigga.
Right.
That's how you raised in America right now. You understand? You raised to hate your your neighbor, Salaki. That's how you raised. To hate your brother, to hate your people. That's what the news is brought up on. It talks about black on black crime and black people doing all the shooting. But it's not true. White people kill themselves way more than you. You understand? Stop it. You got something, Zarok? Go ahead.
This is such a heavy point. It's crazy. We always hated each other, but it's like when a brother feel like he learning something, he intensifies his hate for you because now he been hate you. Now he think he better than you because what he learned.
The hate has always been there. The money allows him to show you his hatred. You understand? It ain't the books. It's the money, man. As soon as they get money, they get away from you. You understand? If you read a book, you'll see that you better than a white man. You understand? It ain't the books. It's the money. They've always hated you from birth. The propaganda of the media has taught you to hate yourself. Jesus is white. The angels is white. God is white. Everything is white, and you ain't nothing but a spear chucking nigga from Africa. And they can't seem to find nothing in Africa. You understand? I didn't see a city like with buildings in Africa until I came to the truth. I swear I didn't. I still thought niggas was in tents, and you know what I'm saying? There's cities over there. It goddamn look like New York or what have you. They don't show you that part. They want you to think you're a spear chucking, plate lifted nigga from Africa, man. So you're a dart blowing nigga. What they show on goddamn Ace Ventura? They call that nigga, he say the white man a devil, and they shot that nigga with a dart. That's who you is. That's who they taught you was. So you hated yourself from birth. You hated to be black. You understand? As soon as you got $1, you wanted to be white. You did everything you could to be white. But the men of old, they didn't think like that. They knew who they were. They knew that they were in captivity because they sinned against God. You understand? As soon as they got some money, they took it back to the hood. And that's what we supposed to do. You get that money, man, you take that back to your hood, man. You build up your community, you build up your brothers, and you shop with your brothers, man. Shop black, man. You want some oils, nigga? Don't buy no Versace, man. Go holler at Tazaria. Cap Tazaria got all the good smelling oils for you. You understand? You want some clothes, man? Shop UPK Fresh. You understand? Holler at Cap your girl walk, man. Sew you up something nice, man. You understand? That's what you do, man. You shop black. Goddamn niggas hate each other. Go ahead, Kodash, what you got?
And this is a heavy point right here. I remember one time I was in the neighborhood before I got back to the truth. This is about 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They had a block party. They was passing out book bags. Some OG in the hood that had probably was a drug lord or whatever, but he was passing out book bags to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Black people was a little bit, together at that point. Now, if I go in that same neighborhood, they only come around each other when somebody dead.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's
So
because
it's
they don't
like-
understand the brotherhood in the Bible. Go ahead, brother.
Right. It's like, looking out for the black community is dead right now.
Yeah, it is. It is. Brothers is looking for hope. You understand? They don't understand why. That's why everybody's in the uproar right now with what's going on. The Lord is making calling a remembrance as to what happened to you. All right. Go ahead, brother. You got something? Oh, you got some scriptures for me? Hit me with it. Okay, read Nehemiah first. Like I said, we touched on a couple celebrities, man. Ezra and Nehemiah. What about Moses? We're gonna touch on it a little bit. Pull some scriptures before time run out. What'd you say, brother? Okay. What you got, Zerat? Did we read Nehemiah yet? Okay. Let's show some real niggas in the Bible. What real niggas deal with money when they have money. You understand? This is what real niggas do when they got money. Call that black got out of jail and say he was an Israelite, but that was it. He didn't do nothing with it. He ain't help nobody. He ain't get nothing. Don't get nothing back to his community. Try to build his hood. None of that. You understand? Niggas live for Bentleys and Cardis. If you were in Detroit, you know what I'm talking about. Niggas live for some goddamn Cardis. You understand? But there ain't time for that. It's time to build your hood up, build your kingdom up. Go ahead, brother.
Connor Wakan, we're in the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13 and verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
So the merchants and sellers of all kind were lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Verse 21. Then I testified against them and said,
Read it 19. What merchants we talking about? See if it say the nationality of these merchants.
19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be open till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. Verse 20.
So
the
Nehemiah was shutting down the city after he built up the walls, and he's shutting down the city so that the filthy Africans couldn't come over and sell their goods. They camped around your neighborhood just like it is right now. You understand? In your hood, what do you have in your neighborhood? Who's in your neighborhood? Ain't no black businesses. You understand? Where the moms and pops? They gone. You understand? You can't go to the black auto supply stores. I can't even go buy no oil from no black man. You understand? But who's in our hoods? Go ahead, brother. Zerat.
Arabs.
Yeah, Arabs and Africans and the Chinese. The heathens been coming around you because the black dollar is powerful. It's always been powerful. And they always came around you to feed their economy, to feed their people, build their neighborhoods up. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
So the merchants and sellers of all kind of ware lodged without Jerusalem once or twice.
Come on.
Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you.
I lied to you about the wall, man. If you come back around here, man, I'm going to lay hands on you. Y'all heathens coming in our neighborhood, feeding off our people. You understand? This is why there is no black economy. Y'all allowing these people in y'all hood. What did Nehemiah do? Nehemiah said, man, don't keep coming around here, man. I'm going to lay hands on you. This is what we need in the black community. We need brothers like Commander General Yohana to raise up men and to tell you to shop black and to tell you to keep the laws of God and how you came into this captivity and poverty that you in right now and how to get out of it. You need somebody that's gonna come check a heathen. All right, these celebrities ain't standing up to nobody in their time. Nick Cannon apologized and grinned the whole time he talked to that white boy. Did y'all see that? Y'all ain't see that interview with Nick Cannon? Man, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. Go ahead, Kodash, what you got?
I think I'm gonna watch it again because when I seen it, I watched about 30 minutes of it and I was disgusted to where I cut it off. But I talked to a sister I've been talking to, and she said that white man, that damn dude, was sitting up there while he was talking. It was like he was being aggressive. And he was being passively aggressive and shutting him down.
Yes.
They said he got on the phone and said some guy called that white piece of garbage, and he said, "Oh, I think he's getting it now."
No, somebody called and said it was some type of security threat. So they stopped the first half of the video. And then I just was so disgusted I couldn't watch the second half. But he was not a man in that interview. You understand? You need your men of, that got the money in there, that's in a certain position with your oppressor to stand up for his people. He did not do that. You understand? He straight cowered down. The oppressor looked at him, man, and this nigga skinning and grinning the whole time. He just was deep on it. You understand? Just staring him down, wasn't laughing at his little cheesy, corny jokes. You understand? Like it was just disgusting, man. This nigga cracking jokes, laughing at his own jokes, and the oppressor is just sitting there looking at him like, you coon ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on? What happened to our men? You ripped them of these scriptures in their culture, and they soft as hell. You understand? You ain't gonna be no man. I didn't know how to be a man until I was down there 33, 32, learning from the Commander General Yohana. I was a fully grown man, and I was still a kid out here. And that's how Nick Cannon is, man. He's skinning and grinning. He didn't know how to stand up and stick his goddamn chest out like a man. He cowered down like a little girl and skinned and grinned the whole time. It was just disgusting, man. Salakia, man. I'm gonna get off topic. Where we at on the scripture, man? Good night. I done forgot. Okay, so Nehemiah wasn't going for none of the garbage, man. He told him, I'll lay hands on you. You keep coming around here trying to shop off my people. And that's how we need to be. You understand? Keep your dollars in your hood, man. Stop these people from coming around and setting up gas stations and potty stores and liquor stores in your hood. You understand? They taking all your money back to your community. You understand? And damn sure don't put your lust of Cheetos and other things over the feast days and over the laws of God. How you going to the grocery store and buying up all the pork ribs with your oppressor? Remember why you got into this captivity and stand for something. All right? And that's what Nehemiah did. He took that money, he built up his community, and he stood for something. He said, we ain't breaking no laws. You understand? We ain't going against nothing for our lust no more. Remember what happened when we did that. We got put in captivity. That's what Nehemiah and Ezra is about. All right? Kodash, what scriptures you got? You got Deuteronomy, okay? Understand that the black economy is affected by the laws of God, right? You obeying and not obeying is what got you in the situation that you're living in right now, where there are no black soul food places, and you can't go and buy no black designers really. Nigga, FUBU and brothers like that got to struggle to survive. You niggas see a pair of black shoes and y'all crack jokes on them. You understand? It's all in the Bible, man, as to why we living like this. You not obeying the Lord, got you put in this situation. So we going to read about it. Read how to get out of it. Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Come on, brother.
And it shall come to pass If thou shalt hearken
If you could,
diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you should hearken diligently, man. Pull that definition for me. You should hearken diligently. Rock, you can get that. Kodash, get it for me. Stay where you at, but I just want to read that. Because people need to understand what they read. These laws in the Bible, man, you should pay attention to these laws. Study these laws. Keep these laws with you. Make them the most important thing in your life. If you hearken diligently, if you listen to these laws, you understand? What you got, brother?
Hearken. Let me see.
No, diligently.
Oh, you look for diligently?
Mm-hmm.
The definition to diligent, having or showing care and conscientiousness in one's work or duties. Hard working is another similar definition, or particular or rigorous.
Yeah.
Careful.
Right. You listen.
Persistent.
If you listen, you hearken diligently. If you serious about obeying these laws, you critiquing it. You understand? You on point with these laws. Come on.
If thou shall hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Mm-hmm.
to observe and to do all his
To observe, you understand? To understand, observe these laws, man. You see these laws and you doing these laws. You reading these laws. You keep these laws on your mind day and night. You understand? You put these laws first. If you understand, before you do anything, you thinking about these laws. Come on.
which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
The Lord will set you on high, man. Right? You wouldn't be asking questions about what happened to the black economy. How did we get out of this? You understand? Why are there not no goddamn black buses? Don't you know that you niggas marched and got shot and dogs sicked on you to sit on a goddamn bus that you don't own? But if you would have listened to the laws of God, you would own your own buses, nigga. The Lord said he will put us on high. Come on.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
Above all nations, man. Come on.
Of the earth.
All nations on the earth, man. That's racist, right? That's black supremacy, what you read in the Bible. The Lord said he would do this if you just listened, man, and cared about these laws more than you cared about your goddamn self. That's our problem right now, man. We care more about our birthdays than the Lord. You understand? Why the hell I gotta argue with a nigga about self-worshiping? Come on, Zarok, what you got, brother?
It's like this, sir. This woman had told me she was about to go out and go celebrate, her cousin's birthday, and I'm like, because I done kind of grew over that, way beyond it. I'm like, man, you still celebrating birthdays?
What the?
You still celebrating that? That's kind of childish.
What
and
are you for?
It's like, when I really look at it and I observe it, I realize how silly and how really childish it is, and it's a sin.
Come on, man.
And it was like, man, I make a person feel dumb when they say they about to go celebrate a
You
birthday.
have to, man.
It's like you a kid.
Especially if you're black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. What it say, man? Make your election sure. You sure you want to gamble your community and your brothers and sisters over self-worship? You understand? I'm not rolling the dice, with my son's future. Because I want to blow out some candles on a round cake, man. God damn, I like double chocolate cake and all. But good night. I can't have it a day after the day. These niggas is stupid. And that's why the Lord say, hearken diligently, man. If you do these certain things, man, I got you. You're going to be on high. And if you read the laws, you'll see how you be on high. Go ahead, brother.
Like it, sir. Just one more.
Hit me with it.
That silly old song and blowing out them candles is like
Which one? You gonna sing the birthday song or you gonna sing the Stevie Wonder remix? Which one? Both of them is dumb. Ain't neither one of them worth losing the black community and black economics, which is what we reading and teaching about today. Nigga, if you knew eating pork, eating a rib sandwich, eating that McRib at McDonald's would lose you McDonald's, would you still eat it? You could own McDonald's or you could have a McRib. You goddamn dummy, which one you want? Uncle Dash? Which one you want, Holy Word? The Lord said you can own McDonald's or you can have a goddamn McRib. You goofy nigga. These niggas chose the McRib. Good night. And it's only for a limited time. You hear me, Kudash? Nigga, you can't even get a McRib all year round. Salaki. Salaki. Read what you got, man. Good night. You want that McRib, Zarak? Zarak said, I don't want no McRib, nigga. God damn, that McRib sandwich. Nigga, do you want Target? Come on.
Deuteronomy 28:2. All these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Man, the Lord's love is conditional. Read that again.
All these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said you can get it if you do something. I told my rib she can have something if she do something. You understand? The Lord's love is conditional. So is the men of the Lord. Salaki. Keep going, brother.
Blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field.
If you listen to these laws, you ain't got to worry about the black economy, nigga. I don't got to call Killer Mike and go to his funky barbershop for no advice. I don't need you, nigga. I read Deuteronomy 28. And it told me to obey the laws. And what? Read it one more time.
All these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Come on.
Blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field.
And I got all the barbershops. Not one. I got all the grocery stores, all the banks. I'm on high. Come on.
Blessed shall the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
That was money now. That was money then, and it's money now. Cattle, crops, your sheep, your fruit, that's money. And he said you'd be blessed in these things if you listen to the laws. Come on.
Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Come on.
Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
You'd be blessed if you just follow the laws. In these laws, it tells you how to get what you want. These big head niggas fussing about the black economy. Guess what? If you loved your brother, you'd have one. You understand? Good night. If you loved your goddamn brother, you'd have a black economy. You niggas would be on high. You understand? It wouldn't be no Arab selling fried chicken. What the hell is the Arab's food anyway? I don't even know an Arab dish. What does he sell? I don't know, because he sells soul food in my hood. He wouldn't exist if you love one another. You understand? He wouldn't exist if you didn't care about shitting on your brother with your stimulus check so much. He wouldn't exist. That nigga wouldn't be over on Joy Road and on Gratiot, West Warren and East Warren. He wouldn't be there. You'd have to find a heathen where you find heathens. Where we find heathens at Detroit? Across the 8 Mile somewhere. Detroit is a predominantly black city. We supposed to be running this thing. We got heathens everywhere. Like Nehemiah had to chase them heathens away from the walls of Jerusalem. Because they came to steal your money, your black dollars, because they knew you wouldn't follow the Lord. You understand? That's what it's time for. It's time for y'all to forget about all that lustful things and come back to the Lord, because the Lord gave you something. He promised you something. He told you if you followed the laws, you would be on high. Come on, brother.
The Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
Good night. That's not happening now. Go ahead.
They shall come against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Good night. Come on.
The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand to.
In your storehouses. So when you go to make your boots, your pants, your shirts, and sell your fruit, you understand? Your storehouse is going to be banging. You understand? You're going to be banging. Lions wrapped around the corner because the Lord is with you. And when you're not doing these things, you're going to have struggling black businesses. You understand? You're going to have mom and pop stores that nobody shops at because they rather shop at the oppressor stores. Don't you know that the spirit that keeping your brother from going to your store is from the Lord? He ain't gonna have them niggas shopping with you because you don't obey him. You understand? Your economy is failing because the Lord ain't with you, man. You understand? When the Lord with you, you'll see what time it is. And one nigga getting a little couple dollars don't mean nothing because the Lord will shut you down in a minute. P. Diddy and Jay-Z, they can have all the money they want. Just like Bill Cosby. You see what that nigga doing. The Lord shut you down whenever you want to. Go ahead, Kodash.
And this is just a sidebar, like the storehouses for black people ain't doing nothing. You can't store no inventory. The damn weed man can't even keep some damn $5 bags of weed that he's selling illegally. Because his damn storehouse, it ain't of the Lord.
That's heavy. Anything you doing that's not with the Most High puts the Most High against you, and your shop gonna get raided. You understand? Running numbers wasn't even illegal. Black people was running numbers and being successful. White people made it illegal because the Lord wasn't with them. You understand? Niggas was running numbers for years and getting rich. Bumpy Johnson and the sister that raised up Bumpy Johnson. You understand? Niggas was getting rich. I remember my grandma, man. I never went to the store. I grew up in the 80s. My grandma had me go to 2 places. I would cut across a field. You know, we live on Concord. I cut across a goddamn vacant lot. Go play her numbers, man. Black people. I was playing at the black people. The Lord shut all that down. You understand? He made it illegal. And then what did he do? He created the lottery. And nobody went to mom and pop's black people no more. Nobody went there for the little number running thing. Because the Lord wasn't with their shops. Gambling is legal. It's in the Bible. How you know? Who know? Who they call shooting dice in the Bible? Go ahead, Zerock.
Casting lots.
They call it casting lots. That's shooting dice. When Judas got up out of, when the Lord got Judas up out of there, he killed himself for betraying Christ. How'd they get the next disciple? They cast lots. They were shooting dice. That's in the Bible. So you know it wasn't wrong for running numbers, but the Lord wasn't with them, man. He shut all that down. You understand? Your storehouse is going to be empty if you ain't riding with the Lord, if the Lord ain't riding with you. You understand? Keep going, brother.
And in all that thou settest thy hand to, he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
If you do ride with the Lord, he gonna ride with you, man. You understand? Everything you set your hand to is gonna be good. Now what happened? Let's hit me with The failing black economy, Kodash. I want to hear them scriptures. Why are we in the condition that we in right now? That's in the Bible. That's in Deuteronomy, man. Everybody crying about reparations, and they saying, "What's the problem with the black community? We don't have a economy base." Big head niggas, man. Go ahead, Kodash.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his statutes and statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You living in the hood right now is a curse. You not having no black stores is a curse. Your black dollars not circulating through your hood. You wonder why Black Wall Street came, but it got torn down. It's because the Lord wasn't with you. I understand that it wasn't just Black Wall Street. It was most black communities because, like I said, segregation forced you to spend black dollars with your people. You couldn't go nowhere else to get a haircut. As soon as they lifted it, what happened? You niggas ran and goddamn sniffed under the white-only pass. Y'all ain't even want no nigga pass no more. All y'all wanted was white-only pass. Stupid niggas. But that's a curse from the Lord, and we reading about it. Go ahead.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Your basket and your store, man. You ain't growing no crops, and you ain't selling none. You could try for a couple of days, but you're going to get locked up for tax evasion. The Lord going to shut you down, or he going to build a Walmart right next door to your store, and nobody's going to come to you. You understand? The nigga on the corner selling watermelons, he going to drive right past you to go to Randazzo's. You understand? You got the sweet big watermelon. You don't even see them. Because you curse. You a cursed people. Go ahead.
Curse shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land and the increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
You a cursed people, man. You ain't following the Lord. A damn the so-called Jew talking about he's the Lord's chosen people. When he owning all the goddamn banks. The Lord said it will be curses on his people for not following him. We read a story last week where the goddamn so-called Jew is trying to bring homosexuality into play. They already been sucking on baby rods since the existence of their religion. They've been sucking baby dicks since forever. Zerat. You hear me? Holy word, you hear me? Them niggas been sucking baby dicks. They been unlawful. You understand? So why is they calling themselves the chosen people? How come the curses don't hit them? They jewelry stores is filled. Them niggas own and making all kind of laws, own all the goddamn banks. Them niggas own the banks which supply the country. God damn. Off sucking baby dicks. Huh? That's not the chosen people. You can see who the curse is on. Go ahead, Zerat.
Kind of one kind, sir. Is it because they vagabonds? And moreover, is it like, they had to steal that, to get where they at today?
Oh, yeah, we know who they are. But this goes for the Nick Cannon argument. You understand? It's certain things that Nick Cannon could have did to win that argument without even, you know what I'm saying, really arguing. This nigga so soft, he didn't even open the Bible. And the main topic of of this goddamn so-called Jew being on the show is the Bible. This nigga didn't even open it. I would have went straight here. It said a curse from the Jews or the chosen people of the Lord will be a failing economy. You understand? Who got a goddamn failing economy right now? Ain't nobody on the earth but the Jews. We the only people that don't got a goddamn nothing. We don't got a nothing. We made everything popular, but we don't own none of it. You understand? And we reading about it in the Bible. We reading about the curse of the black economy and how to fix the black economy. We telling you how what you should do if you a Israelite with money in today's time, and we showed you what they did back in the day. Real niggas do real things, man. It don't matter the year. Them niggas took that money and they build up their hood. Our brothers get money. What they do? They kiss white butt. And they move to white neighborhoods and get nigga spray painted on their house. You understand? They get treated unfairly. White people spray paint nigga on your grass. You understand? Go ahead. What you guys rock?
Con, so that's amazingly heavy what you're saying, because I mean, if brothers was real niggas and use the Bible and they use that talent, they could, like the city's got nice houses. Like Detroit, yeah, it's messed up, but it got some nice houses down here. You know what I mean? You could get you a nice house off Jefferson and be around your people. If you was playing it the right way. It's just, like I understand the scripture.
I need you to hold that thought, and I need you to understand something about the city. All right? Keep the mic. And the city is where all the resources is. The best water, the best everything is in the city. So along with the nice houses, the best resources is right here in a predominantly black city. So if you got money, nigga, like I said, build you a swimming pool right here. And like you said, go off of Jefferson. It's a river right here. Why the hell you go across 8 Mile or down river into some white people neighborhood to get to the same water that's right here on Jefferson? Just because they hate their people. But Salakia, go ahead.
So that's absolutely heavy. And, it what it does, it makes you stronger. And it shows, if the Bible is true once we use it. And, them celebrities, only if they understood what we teach out here in the ISUPK, they have some knowledge. I see why the scriptures say my people are destroyed for just that lack of knowledge.
Yeah. Not knowing where they come from, what to do, not listening to the wise men that the Lord rose up. You understand? They destroyed. And that's what we breaking down today, man. These curses busting us upside the head. And we asking questions. Like I said, these big head niggas asking questions as to what to do and why the black economy doesn't exist or is failing. It's right here in the Bible. How we got here, how to get out, what men that had some type of power or money did when they was in captivity. And they actually loved their people. We reading all about it right now. And this is what we missing in today's time, man. We missing this knowledge, not culture, not history. As to what real niggas did in these type of times. You understand? They stripped the Bible from you because they didn't want you to know what real niggas did in captivity. You understand? Real niggas did, man. Real niggas got up out of that captivity. They stuck with their people. They rolled with their Lord. And they understood who their enemies was. We ain't doing none of that right now. Niggas in America don't even understand that they are in captivity. These niggas really think that we equal, man. Sister told me, we all bleed red. We all bleed red. But your people the only one get shot. I saw a cop bust a pregnant woman in the stomach. She shot her in the stomach. That don't happen to white people, but we all bleed red. You understand? That only happened to our people. But we all bleed red. It was crazy. You understand? What you got, Kodash? For time's sake, we're going to keep it moving. Go ahead, read.
Thy ox shall be slain before thy eyes, and thou shalt not. This is 31. Deuteronomy 28 and 31. Thy ox shall be slain before thy eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof.
Damn, that's heavy.
Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be.
What's the ox? What's the ass? What's the sheep?
The ox is your. You use that to plow your field.
You use it to plow a field, make money, or to eat off of it. And it said the ox should be slain before your eyes. And you can't get no oxtails, nigga. Imagine how that feel. Who does that happen to? That happens to the black man and the black economy. What is the ox and the sheep and the ass representative of? Money. Work. That's what happens in the black community. We do all these things and we reap none of the benefits, man. You understand? They give us little trinkets for being the best entertainers, but we don't own none of the entertainment. Nick Cannon was crying and kissing ass because he wanted his little show back. Now, a real nigga would have just changed the name and went somewhere else. He kissing ass to be friends, you understand? He ain't getting none of that back. He ain't reaping none of the benefits of the 20 years he done worked for Viacom. They took his oxtails. They took his sheep, the things that he made money off of, and he reaped no benefits of it. And that's what we see right now in the black economy. We go to work every day, 40 and 60 hours a week. But our money, we reap none of the benefits for our money. As soon as we get our money, we give it right back to the oppressor. This is a curse from the Lord that we reading about, and it directly affects the black economy. You understand? Keep going, brother.
Deuteronomy 28 and 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Good night.
And thou shalt only be oppressed and crushed always.
And that's where we are right now. You understand? That's why we read Ezra first, which said, you know, our forefathers had sinned, and we sin up until this day, which got us here. You understand? That's what we're reading about. That's why we here. That's why we living through this crap. Keep going, brother.
Kind out of one kind.
That's your black community, your black economy. Killer Mike, go ahead.
36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither nor thy fathers have known, and there ye shall serve other gods.
He should bring you and the nigga you look up to a nation that you ain't know. You understand? That nigga, you and that nigga you said had the nice Jordans on last week. You love that nigga because you thought he was getting the bag. Well, guess what? You and LeBron James is about to serve this oppressor. You understand? All the money that P. Diddy gets, guess who he belongs to? The oppressor. You understand? That money don't serve your nation. It don't come back to your hood. Yeah, he feed his kids Fruit Loops and good things. He ain't got to eat sardines at the crib. But his people are still suffering. That's a curse from the Lord, man. Them little trinkets don't mean nothing. Keep going, brother.
38. Thou shalt carry much seed into the field and shalt gather but little in.
Good night.
For the locust shall consume it.
This is the black economy right now. Come on.
Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine.
You should plant them vineyards, but you ain't drinking of the wine. This is talking about our oppression right here in America. The American flag, man, America, man, Salakia, first of all, the American flag itself is turned to the new Nazi symbol, man. It's full of oppression when you see that thing, man. How could you be proud to say you live here? How could you be a black man and call yourself anything else but an Israelite? You arguing with me about being the chosen seed of the Most High. You arguing with me about how to build the black economy. Niggas picking Kemet over the Bible. Dumb niggas. Y'all don't understand why you here. You don't even understand how to get out of it. And if the Lord ain't with you, you ain't getting out of it. You understand? Is that it, brother? Keep going.
41. Thou shalt beget beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Man, good night. I've been reading about what happened to the Gadites, man. They sons and daughters got stripped, put up for adoption, man. They was just taken, adopted Indian, Shalak. I'm gonna call them Indians. Call them the natives. It was just taking the natives' kids, making them Americanized, cutting their hair, telling them they couldn't speak their language. You understand? The kids got taken from them. Look at the goddamn tribe of Issachar in the cages right now. Kids taken from them. Look at us. Nigga, if you blink twice in the apartment next to a white woman, she calling CPS. And them ain't your kids no more. You feel me? Your kids get taken away from you. Keep going.
43. And the stranger that is within thee.
Good night, Salaki. I didn't even bring up slavery. They trying to put your kids in the system soon as they do anything wrong. If your kids get smart twice in class, they trying to put charges on them. Think about that. That's your kids being taken away from you. If you get smart with your teacher, man, they trying to tell your teacher they could bring guns in school and kill your kids. You understand? Nigga, if they serve school lunch in school and your kid forget to pay because he 5, you understand? They going to try to say that nigga was stealing. That's America. That's where you live at. They taking your kids from you. Keep going.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and
the
thou shalt
stranger,
come down very low.
This is heavy. All right? Because this is what we live every day. This is why you see in Detroit, Captain J's. Who owns Captain J's? East Indians, man. Down here on 7 Mile, it is a gay East Indian that be up in that Captain J's. He gay. You understand? That nigga came over here from serving the goddess Shiva. You know, musty as a fool, wearing flip-flops 365 days of the year. He just left his brother who looked like the tree man, because you know how the Lord do them East Indians. He do them East Indians bold. You understand? The tree man. Y'all know the tree man. That nigga got warts all over his body. That's where the East Indians come from. They come over here owning your hood. You understand? Read that again.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above
The Arab
thee
come
very
over
high.
here musty as hell. You understand? Straight from Afghanistan and wherever they from, selling heroin. And they own all your liquor stores. That stranger came over here and he is up very high. He looks down on you. The Brothers of Rock Precinct Officer 1000 just told me how you had to check an Arab for talking to a sister bad in front of him. Look how they talk to our people. He came up very high over your sister. You see how he look at your sister? That's a curse from God. The black economy is directly affected with you obeying the laws of God. You better stop listening to them big head niggas. Them niggas are goddamn drinking all the Hennessy, man. They get high and tell you what they been thinking about. That's what T.I. said. T.I. said on his downtime, he smoke a lot of weed and think about how to fix the black problems or what's wrong with the black community. Don't listen to T.I., man. That nigga high. He don't know what he talking about, guy. You understand? He get the high off that lean and syrup. You understand? And off that liquor. Smoking all the blunts he can smoke, and then he go live and tell you what to do with your life. I ain't listening to him, man. I pay my tithes to Commander General Yohana. You understand? Hit me with it.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Good night.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Good night. Ain't we living that right now? Ain't that your black economy that you just read about in Deuteronomy? You are oppressed in America. What they say? Goddamn black man can't get a house because the housing market. What they call it? Redlining. It's redlining. You understand? You got to beg for a housing loan. You got to beg for a business loan. What did Ezra say? in this little time of grace, you understand? You gave us a breather. We had to beg for loans and grants for 400 years. And the Lord brought the coronavirus. He gave us a little bit of time of grace. What the hell you gonna do with that money? Buy some Timberlands, nigga? That nigga about to go buy the new Yays, man. That's what you about to do, nigga. Now is the time to support your community, man. You care about why black people on the bottom so much. Take this little time of grace in this hell that you living in, that you brought upon yourself, to support your people. You understand? Salaki, man. With that, I'm gonna close the class and rock. You got something else?
Yeah,
Hit me with it.
Two scriptures. I gotta read this.
Come on, man, because we gotta get the Lord's prayer. It's 9 o'clock.
Thou servest, this 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Salakia. You're reading too fast. You a priest. You know you got to slow down. We ain't serving the Lord for the abundance of all things, man. That's so fucking heavy. Understand what the scriptures say. The Lord feed the birds. You go outside, man, when it rains, you see the worms getting it together. The Lord feeding the worms, man. You understand? You niggas worried about where you gonna get your next meal from. Serve the Lord for abundance of all things, and that's how we should be. We should be thinking about the Most High. Like we started off with Ezra. Think about how you sin. All right? Come back to the Most High power, man. Serve the Most High in everything you do. And because you don't want to do it in all things, this is what happened to you. What does scripture say? If you ashamed of me, I'll be ashamed of you. Who said that? Christ? You niggas afraid to say you believe in God and you an Israelite. And you serve, you sisters, you serve your man. Y'all ashamed of that. Sisters lead the truth because they don't want to serve their man. Because they think that the white man gave them an option. That little crummy piece of crap option that you think your oppressor gave you ain't nothing compared to what the Lord promised you. You understand? You think the white man gave you something. He's a renigger. What the natives say? He speak with a fourth tongue, Salagi. That nigga be lying, man. They caught, I think it was Grant. Who was it, man? The Trail of Tears. But they constantly would call the natives in for what they thought was a peace treaty, but only the white man was trying to do was kill them. So he'd be like, all right, we ain't beefing no more. We ain't beefing. Come on in. We gonna give y'all land. And they come in deep as hell, and they just kill them or lock them all up. The nigga's a liar. Don't listen to the white man, man. Listen to the Lord, man, for everything you want. What did it say? For abundance of all things, brother? You niggas scared to love the Most High. Guess what? Because you scared, the black economy has failed. You niggas say it's falling. It's gone. It does not exist. There are no black stores. None of that. It don't exist no more. Because you are ashamed of loving the Lord. You understand? Come back to the law, statutes, commandments, and that's how you fix the black economy. That's how you fix what's going on in Detroit. Up and down, goddamn, the east side, which is all black. If you make money in Detroit, nigga, it's because of us. It's because of Israelites, period. We on the east side, you understand? All these goddamn businesses over here, Boost Mobile. Look, we next door to a Boost Mobile store right now. The Lord blessed us to have the majority of the lot. But who owns this goddamn Boost Mobile store? Who protects this goddamn oppressor so he can be here? You. Serve the Lord with gladness and abundance of all things, man. For everything you need. And this goddamn oppressor will drop dead. The Lord will kill him. Right. You are on that Boost Mobile store, man. Salaki, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna be too long-winded, man. We went over time. We gonna let Zarok come up, man. Priest and officer 1,000. The mighty priest of Zarok with the Lord's prayer. All right, Shalom, Israel.
Majim, Rapana Kodom, which means to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayat, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayat, Asha, Baratazak, Kawab, Hayat, Bashemayim, Batanano, Lakam, Cab, Yawam, Wasalak Kabawak Namu, Kasalak Namu, Kabawak Yanamu, Wala'ah, Tabia'ah Namu, Banasana One, Kabor, Hawashan Namu, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wata'aparat, La'awalamyam, Amman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. On sign Christ.
Good, man. That's so heavy. Lord's Prayer, when we just read, we praying for the black economy to come on earth. It's a lot.
That's
Kingdom of heaven to come on earth. That's so heavy. That prayer right there. It's a lot.
The water. ISUPK security announcements. We're at ISUPK. We start out of 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3 and 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Up and coming holy convocation, we got the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, which is September 17th, 2020. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headbands, and scarves. With that being said, I'd like to give a courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah, Yajimatah, dismiss.